Canelo was easy. Canelo was some easy work. I said Canelo was some easy work. What's up? What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Y'all got to get the likes up. Oh my God, is this real? Is what real? What are you talking about? Is what real? Boxing Ego live streaming? Absolutely. 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 Y'all got to get the likes up though. We working. J23, yo. Salmon Can, I see you putting in the extra work. Blessings from Jamaica. Shout out to my people in Jamaica. Absolutely. Benavidez is easy work. Why he didn't fight him then? Hey, which one y'all like? Hold on. Everybody look at the screen right now. I'm gonna let the fans vote. Y'all like the boxy look? Like you see the comment? Y'all like that? A, B, or C? Which one y'all like? A, B, C. Y'all gotta let me know. He says C for the blind people. That's hella funny. That C is like super big. Hold on, what was A? Y'all don't F with A. So nobody like A. So that was A. So it's, hold on. I don't know how to, oh, I did A, B. This was C. What is that? All right, we got action. My man says C because I can't see. Box was a circle. What does that say? Box was a circle. B was C. Yeah, we got some action. Y'all seem to resonate with this one. Y'all got to get the likes up. We'll get started. We got to talk about Canelo Alvarez. I told you I was coming back. I was coming back to talk about this Canelo news and give my thoughts. I just got off the horn. Learned some information too about Bebe. What does that say? I got the respectful jokes and Devin Haney got to take the Coca-Cola away from Ryan Garcia. Oh, y'all think Ryan is on something? If Benavidez is such a monster, he should fight better Bev, but he don't want to visit the hospital. You sound stupid, bro. Why Canelo ain't fought better Bev? Why Canelo? Hold on. Bro, the Canelo fans are sick people. They are sick in the head. The Canelo man fans, they are like mentally ill. They are mentally ill people, bro. First of all, Canelo's team clout chased Beterbiev, and they lied and capped and said that they wanted to fight Beterbiev, and then they never sent him a contract. Second of all, Benavidez has actually not fought at 175, for any of his big fights. Canelo fought there twice. So why didn't Canelo fight Beterbiev at 175? Bro, the Canelo fans, y'all continue to sound stupid in the chat. And y'all think y'all cooking, but you sound mentally ill. Hold on. Let me guess. The Canelo man fans, Canelo could do what he wants. Canelo, he's earned the right to do whatever he wants. Is that it? I ain't even a Canelo fan. I just don't like Benavidez either. You a Canelo fan, bro. Stop it. Only a Canelo fan acts like that. You a Cinnabon. You a Chupapi Muñeña. Let's go, bro. Ego, looking forward to the commentary. In the words of the great Eddie Kendricks, keep on trucking. Absolutely. Bro, Canelo ain't trying to get that smoke, bro. He ain't trying to get that smoke with no Beterbiev. You Cinnabons, you know this. That's why you come up with all these excuses like, let Canelo do what he wants. Canelo's the boss. He's King Nello. Yeah, he's your king. Yo, shout out to my man Gio. The man Gio sent a $40 Cash App. Hold on. We just got a $40 Cash App. Can we get the clap emojis for this $40 Cash App? And it's magic, man. We just received, there's no message though. So shout out to Gio. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy the show. That's chump change. Hey, block him, bro. Bro, they're hating. What? These dudes they're hating that bad. Somebody donated to the channel and he's saying it's chump change. No, you're getting blocked. Bro, that was stupid, bro. You're not finna insult no donator, or it could be $1. If y'all ever, please hold on. I'll block him. That was just stupid, bro. You sound like a straight up, you sound bunk, bro. That's some, bro, I told you the haters, they be so mad. They be mad. You wish somebody paid you. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Block him. He out of here, bro. You're not finna disrespect nobody. Anyway, I'm sorry. I couldn't even see. Show the love to Gio, who sent $40. When they hate, donate. We just received $40. So, in part, this show is brought to you by Gio. Shout out to my man in the Cash App. Much love. I see he spells his name a little bit different. He spells it Geo, but shout out to the homie Gio. Okay, we also got a $20 super thanks. They just sent me the notification. So we got a $20 super thanks from Delmar Ramirez Jr. Shout out to Delmar Ramirez Jr. for the $20 super thanks. Okay, so make sure y'all smash the like button. Shout out to everybody for the support on the channel. I have to, listen, I'm going to just be clear with y'all. I got to take over boxing again. Boxing is dry. Boxing's in a drought, and it's lame. So I'm going to have to put my foot on the gas and give y'all the fire content that y'all deserve. So shout out to everybody who supports the channel in such a phenomenal way. So I got word from my connect. You can listen. Y'all know I'm not necessarily the guy that cares about being first, or I'm boxing the ego. Like I don't need to. I have to be the news dropper and first person. But there's a lot of times I get pieces of information or I get news, and I just wait for it to come out organically, right? Yeah, this that plug talk. This that plug talk. You dig? So at the end of the day, I don't care about that. I don't care about like dropping the news and being first or whatever. But I have now talked to a trusted source, and it is confirmed Canelo is not fighting Benavidez because I know who he is fighting, and the person just signed their contract. Dun, dun, dun. And it ain't Benavidez. And I got that confirmation for y'all. So, barring some type of Canelo, I was born ready type of Hail Mary onside kick, which I do not expect because I do trust my source who told me who the person is, who he's going to be fighting next. That person has agreed to terms on their end and signed their portion, and they're ready to rock and roll. And it is not David Benavidez. So Benavidez is going to have to keep doing what he's been doing and like almost forget about Canelo, bro. Canelo is not trying to see this man. Somebody said Joe Biden. That was weird. Shout out to Lonzo Thompson. He sent $10 in the super chat. You ego signed for Canelo payday. Now I get my own paydays. So just that's why I said breaking news. It's not Benavidez, bro. Like, because you have to understand, boxing's been in a very, very, very fickle place where I understand you as fans, you probably don't know what's going on. Because if you turn to YouTube, there's a lot of garbage. There's a lot of clickbait. There's a lot of fake videos, and almost like people keep pumping out misinformation, maybe is the best way to put it. There's a lot of misinformation in the sport of boxing. And I'm literally, I'm putting Kate, listen, I'm the Denzel of boxing. I'm putting cases on all you. I'm blaming you, the fans, because if you support that, you're part of the problem. Get away from me, because I'm trying to grow the sport of boxing, and that misinformation, bad information, it just really hurts and cripples the sport. You dig? Like, that's not a good look. Imagine if you were new to the sport of boxing. Imagine if you were new to the sport of boxing, and then you came in and you kept seeing like a bunch of spam, a bunch of clickbait, a bunch of fake news, and you're jumping around thinking something's true, and then you haven't heard it from the fighters, or you haven't even heard it. Like, I'm blaming the fans. I promise you, I'm blaming the fans, because here's why. The fans are the ones, if like me, I'm a content creator, right? If people didn't support in such a phenomenal way and patronize the channel and give the viewership, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because there would be no need for it. It wouldn't be sustainable. But luckily, your boy Ego has had a lot of longevity by giving y'all that crack. Y'all, not like literal crack, but I've been giving y'all that uncut, that real boxing talk. I made people want to do this. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't people like me who were just talking about ego Weight Watchers, tell you what type of shape the fighters are in. Now everybody wants to do it, often imitated, never duplicated. So the more the merrier. I don't care if other people do their thing, but the thing is, I'm not here to police other people and how they run their channels and how they create their content. However, a lot of it's cap in boxing. It's not just YouTube, it's TikTok. You got people doing TikToks with bad information. So the bad actors are hurting the sport of boxing by putting out bogus stuff. Now, the worst thing about it is you have so many bad actors that want to be in boxing, that want to put their opinions, and their opinions don't mean right? So they're like, bro, we've heard Canelo Alvarez is doing 1,000 things. He hasn't actually confirmed these things, but people are just running with it. I guess like thirsty engagement farming and searching for the click. So there's no integrity. Now, the bad thing is when it's complete like anarchy, when you're actually telling the truth, it may seem like you're lying because there's so many people who cap on the app. He did not say that. Somebody said, "What's your thoughts on Canelo saying he would beat Julio Cesar Chavez?" I ain't heard that, so I can't really comment on that. I ain't never heard him say that. I seen he said he'll beat Ray Robinson. I ain't never heard him say. You have to source that out. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all better make sure y'all get your information from an incredible source. You know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't never heard that. I'm just being real. Canelo couldn't beat his meat. Wow. Hey, y'all wildin'. Shout out to my boy Arturo. Absolutely. Even journalists nowadays post BS stories. That's what I'm saying. It's just like one big cesspool of just like dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Like, even like for real, even the Devin Haney Tank sparring. You got people and the bad actors in boxing who won't just admit, like, bro, how is it hard to say from the clip you seen, it looked like Tank got the best of it? That's a fair statement. That shouldn't even be debatable. There's no way you could see that clip and just be like, nah, Devin was like everything Tank was getting off. It's just common sense. But you have people who are trying to slant that and like change the narrative. Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Who do you think Canelo is fighting in May? It's not who I think. I know who he's fighting. You talking about who you think, bro. Your boy tapped in. So, yeah, it's not about a think. There's one particular detail I'm trying to wait for. I'll give you guys a clue. And then when it's officially announced, then you can be like, oh, okay, he knew what he was talking about. So the clue I'll give you is Canelo's next opponent, right? Shout out to my man Jacob. I know his next opponent. He said, give us a clue. See, I gotta make the clue. I gotta make sure the clue is not like too obvious. And this is what I heard from my source. My source said the terms have been agreed on that side. Y'all want the clue or not? I'll give y'all a clue if y'all want the clue. If you want the clue, get the likes up. Yeah, I ain't doing for free. I ain't doing nothing for free. Don't say it. No, get my likes up. Y'all gonna bow down to me. I'm the best in boxing history. I'm the best in the business. Y'all want the clue? Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all beg for the clue. Yeah. Oh, my man said he already liked it. Good-ish. Subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. I dropped the illest boxing content. So it's not David Benavidez. That's fact. And the person he's going to fight has at least 2 mutual opponents. Meaning the guy he's going to fight has fought the same guy that Canelo has fought at least on 2 occasions. That's your clue. And then when it's finalized, not finalized, but actually finalized because Canelo still has to sign his part. But then I'll tell you who it was when it's finalized, and then I'll explain the riddle, if you will. So once again, Canelo's next opponent has fought at least 2 guys that Canelo has fought throughout his career. So Canelo, you got to look, he got like 60 plus fights. They fought at least 2 of the same opponents. That's your clue. I don't be playing around. Y'all know. So anyway, it's not Benavidez, which is very disappointing, because that is truly the fight that we all know is the #1 fight. So anything else, that made the most sense, period. Man, I'm not on a treasure hunt. Tell me. No. So, yeah, I mean, I think Benavidez should have been the obvious choice. It should have been the obvious choice. Benavidez did an interview with TBV, right? And Benavidez said that Canelo was offered $60 million plus, listen, $60 million plus pay-per-view kickback, you know, a percentage of the pay-per-view, which when you add, if the baseline salary is the 55, 60 million, that's just like your base, what you're going to get. You're walking away with that at least. David Benavidez said that he would have got pay-per-view like spiffs. You know, that's what we used to call it. I used to work jobs with commission. So basically, he would have got back-end money. And David Benavidez said he accepted the fight for only $5 million for the opportunity. And he was not going to get any of the pay-per-view proceeds. Hey, do we have any shooters in the building? Please, if you are a shooter on my channel and a moderator, chat. If you are a moderator for Boxing Ego, please announce yourself. We have an assignment. And make sure y'all come in and smash the like button. What is that silent K with the running? Ego, we work with straight fact. Oh, Nando, let me give you the golden wrench. Bro, listen, Nando, I gotta wrench you up. What the hell? Hold on. My boy Nando. Yeah, Bay Area's finest. We out here. Okay, Nando, everybody get some clap emojis up for Nando. For your first assignment, I'm gonna say block Jamal Paradox Personal BBC. The man likes BBC and got the nerve to talk smart to me when he like BBC. And we're not talking British broadcasting. Bro, the man likes BBC. He's putting it in his name. Your song even have a BBC. He's obsessed with BBC. Do you understand this? Bro, he can't stop saying BBC. He says, oh my God, bro, the man is obsessed with BBC. Hey, you got to get him out of here. Hey, Nejo. Nando, you gotta go. I don't know if you know your way around, but he gotta go, bro. He's screaming out BBC every couple of seconds. This is insane. I fight BBC on PBC. This man is Lil Nas X. It is official. Dwayne Wade's son has entered the chat. Bro, hold on. I gotta. Okay, shout out to Nando. My boy got him. Okay, shout out to Nando. I was about to have to jump on him. Pause. I was gonna have to jump on him. Bro, did you guys see that? He says, I fight BBC. Bro, he back? Hold on. How is he? Hold on. There's no way he's back that fast. I gotta block him. Hold on. This is too much. Oh, Nando misfired. I was about to say, there's no way he came back that quick. Bro, he is the diddler. He is the new P. Diddy. The man said he likes to fight BBC on PBC. It's over. He said, how do you block? I think you figured it out. No, it says hide user from channel or something like that. Like hit the 3 dots. The man was obsessed with BBC. That was crazy. I'm sorry y'all had to witness that. These dudes is lunatics. The diddler strikes again. He said, get the freak. Hey, he's back. How did he? Hold on. Hold on. This can't be happening. Hold on. He's back already. I don't even know how he's doing this. Hold on. I gotta, hold on. This cannot be a thing. The diddler strikes again. I gotta get him. He's back with a new name. How do they keep, they say Boxing Ego ain't that deal, but there's no other channel in boxing where I'm just trying to do my job and then these fools get blocked a million times and keep coming back and respawning. You've never seen it. You have never seen this in boxing history. My channel is so wavy that they just keep respawning and like, I'm coming back. I'll never stop. Bro, we've had some real sickos. They will not stop respawning. Like they'll just keep playing Call of Duty. They just won't give up. This is pure insanity. I had to put the electric fence up. He was doing too much. The man with chat, he did not stop respawning. That was insane. So anyway, Canelo should be fighting David Benavidez, but he's not. David Benavidez says he was offered Canelo 55-60 million baseline plus pay-per-view. David Benavidez said Canelo, to get the fight, he would only be taking $5 million, no pay-per-view. Do you understand how pathetic that is? He said, shout out to Nando. He said the boy eat BBC like KFC, bars. I got to get that off the screen though. YouTube might get mad at me because there's a lot of BBC talk going on right now. Canelo Alvarez tried to pay Benavidez peanuts so Benavidez didn't take the fight. But Benavidez and Jose Benavidez, they both have confirmed in recent interviews that they don't care. They were still willing to fight Canelo for the low because they know what they'll do to him or what they believe they'll do to him. And as a result, they knew what that would do for his career. So basically, you take a pay cut. It's kind of like what Devin Haney did. Devin Haney kind of took a pay cut from probably what he was making with Eddie Hearn to fight on Top Rank and fight against Kambosos. But then look at Devin Haney's career since Kambosos. You know what I mean? So that was a smart play. You know, you take the short money for a time or two, and once you become, like Devin in his case became undisputed, so he was gravy. You know? So Benavidez was like, we're like, basically, let's keep it real. Benavidez is probably making $5 million to fight Angulo when he fought him, or Rashidi Ellis's brother, Ronald Ellis. He's probably making $5 million for those types of fights. and then he probably making some more for the Caleb Plants of the world and Andrades. So he's been making great money. Canelo tried to like give him his minimum, hoping that he wouldn't take it, bro. And it's funny that the Canelo fans, they empower this behavior. They're enablers. It's like if they seen Canelo on drugs, like let's say he wasn't a famous boxer and he was a junkie. Like let's say he was like junkied out, like Canelo Bigums. These fans, they're not good because they're just enablers. They would just keep taking him to the liquor store, knowing that his liver is damaged and he's an alcoholic. They would take him to the trap house. Like that, I don't believe, like for me, like I have a conscience. So if I know a friend or a family member or something was on drugs, I'm not finna enable that and like take you to the crack house so you can get out and, you know, get high. I don't want to be no part of that. Rashidi and Ronald Ellis, they look alike. How you didn't know they were brothers? Yeah, they're brothers. They both be in his camp at the same time. Cirrhosis liver from them clean steaks. Why would he offer cheap-ish so he can decline it? Is that a real question? Polo Man? Is that real? That's the oldest trick in the book. That's the oldest trick in the book, to lowball somebody so they don't take the fight. And then you could say, oh, we made him an offer, but he was too chicken to take it. What do you mean? That's like an age-old trick. That's the ish. Oh my gosh. Shout out to my boy Arturo. That's the ish that Eddie Hearns and AJ did to Wilder. Yeah, this is the spectrum. Look at Haru King. Block him. Prince Savage, block Haru King. We don't care about you, bro. We don't care that you in here because you won't be in here. If he in here, he ain't happy. Bro, I'm the new Major Payne. Haru, I'm your new king. The spectrum is like this. You can outprice yourself by asking for too much money and you know it's an unreasonable ask. Or the flip side is like, let's say you're the A side, you can offer somebody SHIT money knowing they won't take it, or it's a bad deal, a raw deal. Like, okay, let's say you have a 2-story house. I'll give you, because Haru wasn't trolling. What? He said, okay, so we don't, listen. He says 98% of y'all don't know ish about boxing. If you haven't really established yourself, it sounds like a diss. You trying to say he's good and he's not dissing? Bro, listen, I'm going to say it like this. To increase the likelihood that you live in my chat, I'll unhide him just off of your word, because I know you're a regular. Listen, this is the best advice I could give y'all. To increase the likelihood, let him live. Let Haru, don't delete his comments. I saved him. Y'all keep, oh my gosh, I keep trying to save him, and then y'all keep clapping him down again. Hold on. He's good. We'll let him live. We have the word of like Eagles Army saying they vouching for him. Nah. See, I revived. Bro, listen, the shooters, they so violent. I revived him and then he got shot down again. That was crazy. The shooters, they don't miss. See, y'all got to stop making the shooters mad. I try to tell you. Listen, this is how it works. Ego, I'm literally on this channel every day. I'm talking about in the live streams. Listen, I'm just going to put out a PSA. To increase your likelihood of survival, make sure you leave comments and you're part of the community and let it be known you're part of the community. And we see, like, you know, that you part of the gang, you part of Ego's army, you're a regular. That will increase your chances of survival. But if your name is not all the way familiar and it looks like you talking reckless, the shooters might get you with the friendly fire. And then that, you know, that's just an extra step. Y'all got to hit me up, and y'all be hitting me up. Oh, Ego, they blocked me. So we all good now. So there's more ways to duck a fight, and we all know that. And one of the supreme ways to duck a fight is to overprice yourself or give somebody a raw deal that they, you know, is not reasonable for them to probably take. Sometimes the fighter, just to call your bluff, will take it. That's what David Benavidez is trying to do. So let me give you an analogy, because when you keep it in the realm of boxing, people have their personal favorites and fighters they like, so they're like, no, you can't say anything bad about my King Canelo. So to give you an analogy, right? I'll give you guys an analogy, and we'll take it out of boxing, because I know some of you guys can't control your emotions, so you're attached to certain fighters as opposed to what's good for boxing. So let's say you have a 2-story home, nice home, big home, spacious home, 2,000 square feet, right? And a legit certified painting company, they're going door by door in your neighborhood and saying, hey, we'll paint the outside of your house, right? We will paint the outside of your house, and here's our service, here's our portfolio. You pick the colors. We'll go to Home Depot and get it in our truck and get all the supplies. You just have to pay for materials, and then they have their labor fee, right? So let's say they're willing to work with you, this painting company. And you're like, yeah, I'll pay for materials. But instead of, like, let's say the job cost $2,500. You tell them in counter with, I'm not paying you $2,500, but paint the whole house. I'll give you $20. Like, come on, bro. That wouldn't be worth the painting company's time to paint your whole house. That's like just disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Like, they got to paint a 2-story house. They're not painting a single room in the house. They're painting the exterior. They probably have to prime it, you know, get certain things ready, come on the right day, come with their equipment. You know, you got to wear the mask and make sure you got the sprayers and stuff. And you talking about you'll give them $20. It's the same thing in boxing. If you give somebody like Canelo want to give Benavidez $5 million for a fight that's the biggest fight in boxing. Come on, bro. Y'all know that don't make sense. It's because the lack of good fights, we just angry Rihanna. What does Rihanna have to do with this? I don't get the Rihanna part. Why'd you say that? The man said Riri or Rihanna. What, you ASAP Rocky? Anywho, I don't know. Like, when he said angry Rihanna, you missed me with the last part. I don't know why you said that. Smash the like button. Smash the like button if you like Rihanna, because this man randomly talking about Riri. He said, bro, the boxer from Harlem Night. Yeah, he showed enough stuttering. Man, I'm a kick his head. Yeah, I don't know what. He had a whole aneurysm. I don't know what that was, bro. That man had a seizure trying to text and type boxing ego. Please get the likes up. We on the late night stream. So, to be honest, it's disappointing that the obvious choice for Canelo is Benavidez, and he ain't trying to fight him. Yeah, shout to Joseph. He corrected it. I got you. Yeah. I mean, it's just literally the best fight for boxing. Like, name a fight, like, and I know y'all gonna say some stupid stuff, some of y'all. Name a fight that if it were to happen next, is bigger than Canelo Benavidez. Hold on. By bigger, I mean financially bigger. It sells more pay-per-views. It does a better and bigger live gate. It sells more volume. They sell more merchandise. It does more viewership. That's what I'm referring to when I say big. Not like, oh, you personally like this fight more, but I'm talking about in the United States of America. That's cap, bro. I don't think Tank versus Haney is big. Tank is huge, so whoever he fights is big. I definitely, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's Tank and Haney's a good fight. Tank and Haney's a good fight. But the thing is, you have to understand, Benavidez just beat Plant, and then that was on pay-per-view, and then he beat Andrade, which was a dope run for 2023. Now Devin's doing his thing, but the reports, at least the reports, said he did like 50,000 pay-per-view buys. So I can't say that Tank versus anybody is a big fight for sure. Tank could fight Shakur, big fight. Tank could fight Pitbull 2 in a big fight. He could fight Ryo and make that into an event. He could fight Frank Martin. He could fight Devin. Like, Tank versus anybody. He could, bro. Tank is Tank. Tank could fight Ryan Garcia again because Ryan's complaining, saying he was dehydrated and stuff. I guarantee you, he could rob the bank twice and then people would still pay for it. So that goes without saying. Canelo versus Mexican Monster. Bro, and you're talking to someone who covered big fights. Like, unless you can name somebody that's covered the biggest fights, and they were like, and I know for a fact because I was at the fight and I didn't see certain people. You see what I'm saying? I know, okay, Fight Hype was at the fight. So, you know what I'm saying? I can see who's there. So when I'm at Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, there's a lot of people that weren't there that might be into boxing now. You see what I'm saying? I've covered the fights. Like, that ain't nothing new. Pacquiao and Broners and stuff like that. Like, I'm there. Crawford becoming undisputed and Errol Porter, Wilder Fury Part 1. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the fight. So, and I know who was there and who wasn't. The only reason I stopped covering fights is the pandemic. But now your boy probably gotta make a comeback. That's what the streets want. That's what they've been telling me. They said, man, please, Ego, boxing suck without you. I can't leave boxing alone. The game need me. Block Tyrone Wilson. You thought you had a hit, but it was shit. Get him out of here. I get Floyd retired, but he says he comes back one time versus Crawford. Bro, that's not happening. I'm talking about, for me, I'm talking about a realistic fight. They talking about Floyd might fight Pacquiao in an exhibition. Him and Crawford ain't finna. Crawford and Floyd was just roller skating together. Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all just be saying stuff. See, and actually, shout out to Tito Rodriguez. See, I'm not even being funny, bro. Tito Rodriguez, now we get into people that know boxing. In my opinion, and this is not a slight to anybody, Tank versus Tio arguably is bigger than the fight with Devin at the moment. Because Tio beat Lomachenko. Like, see, I get it. Tio lost to Kambosos and George Kambosos lost to Devin Haney. But at that time, Tio beating Lomachenko represented, it just represented something bigger. Because, like, Loma was supposed to be that dude. When Devin fought him, I thought he had already lost to Tio, already lost to Salido. I thought he lost to Jermaine Ortiz, and then he fought Devin. And then even that fight, some people had it going either way. I thought it was a draw, to be honest. Devin Haney and Lomachenko. But I'm not mad if you had either fighter by a small margin. It was that kind of that type of fight. Devin did way better up front. Lomachenko wasn't really doing ish up front. And then Loma closed very strong, hurt Devin Haney. But then Devin Haney showed a lot of heart in the 12th round. And I thought he won the 12th round, if I'm not mistaken. So it kind of became that draw-ish type of fight. Now, I will say this. The one thing that's interesting about the Devin, maybe Devin and Tank is bigger. I don't know. Maybe. Just because, like, the sparring tape just leaked. And obviously that's generating a lot of interest. But I don't know. Either way, Devin's fighting Ryan Garcia. So it can't happen next. And Tank's likely fighting someone. So back to what I was saying, the biggest fight is Canelo versus Benavidez. Because I said if it happens next. Tank and Devin at best wouldn't happen next when at least one of them has a guaranteed fight already announced. And they just did a press tour. Can y'all get the likes up? Let's go. So, yeah, Canelo. And like, to be honest, Canelo, for whatever reason, he got the Chupapi Muñeños, the Cinnabons. And here's the other thing. Tank is always entertaining, always giving you a show. Canelo ain't, like, even the Bevo fight, bro. Nobody really knew Bevo. Like, I'm not talking about, like, hardcore boxing fan. Bevo wasn't, like, that dude. Like, I'm talking about, like, name recognition. Like, honestly, like, be real, bro. Bevo beat that. I'm not hating on Bevo. He did his thing. He definitely beat Canelo. But what I'm saying is you have to understand, especially in 2024, the name recognition, like, matters. Like, having a dance partner that audiences are familiar with is important. Bevo was, when Canelo fought Bevo, he ain't no like big, like, superstar name. Like, Mike Tyson ain't calling him the Russian monster or something like that. But he is calling David Benavidez the Mexican monster. And it's sticking. And David Benavidez parlayed that into a whole, like, clothing line and merch. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, see, and the thing that is so infuriating and frustrating in boxing is you got people on Twitter and on YouTube and TikTok and all this stuff. They think they're cooking. They think they really know the business of boxing and how stuff works. And you can listen to what they say. They have no clue, bro. They have no clue about boxing. You know, some don't even have a clue about the actual sport, like pugilism. But then others don't have any idea of like how the game truly works. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Chupapi Muñeño. Shout out to Eric. Tank can make a fight on August and other on December. Who are you? Are you Calvin Ford? Why'd you say that? See, this is what I'm talking about. People, I literally just got finished saying that a lot of people they think they're cooking. They think they know boxing, and you know what I mean? And then they say stuff that shows me though, bro, the man said Tank can fight 3 times this year, and he said Tank can fight on August. The rumor has it that he's fighting Frank Martin in June. How he gonna fight in August and December? Please let me know that. So if he's gonna fight Frank Martin in mid-August, I mean mid-June, how is he gonna fight in August? Box 101. If he's gonna fight Frank Martin June 15th, which is the rumored targeted date, okay, so June 15th, that's midway through the month. So July 15th, that's 1 month, and then the very next, that's like a month and a half apart. So he gonna fight Tank versus Frank, and then a month and a half later fight somebody else, and he making so much money. Man, that's what I'm saying. Y'all just say whatever thinking you know boxing, but it sounds stupid. There's no way, there's no fighter in this modern era that's making Tank money that's fighting once every 1.5 months. Unless they just turned pro or something. Ain't nobody doing that. Shout out to Big Supreme. I posted that on my Twitter. Follow me at Boxing Ego on Twitter. Big Supreme, he says, sidebar Ego, how you think the Raymond Ford fight goes? I'm excited for that fight. He could lose that fight. He got to be switched on his P's and Q's. I mean, obviously he can win the fight. He's a talented fighter. I've seen him. You know, and he got, I think, like Shakur Stevenson and other people co-signed for him. That dude is dangerous. That Uzbek dude, the dude from Uzbekistan, I've heard some good things about him. And his record is like crazy. His record like 12-0. So I think the Uzbek dude can, I don't even know if it's an upset, but that dude got cracks. That dude can hurt him. That dude's like 12-0. Uzbek got a lot of fighters, bro. Is Tank and Frank Martin a legacy fight? Very foolish question. Y'all need to go, like, open your door and go for a walk. Why does Tank fights always have this weird type of scrutiny? Asking if it's a legacy fight. What are boxing fans on? Like, bro, what is a legacy fight? Frank Martin's a beast. Frank Martin can scrap. He always in shape. He backed by Errol Spence. He got a great trainer in Derek James. What y'all talking about? How is that even a question? It's not a legacy fight, bro. So, all right, bro. The man said it's not a legacy fight. It's a banger, though. Well, okay, so Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, one fight removed from Tank stopping Ryan. Is that a legacy fight? Because I have a funny feeling that a lot of people who are criticizing Tank and Frank will say that Ryan Garcia and Devin is a legacy fight because I've already seen it. People are like, oh, this is the true Ryan Garcia. This is the better version of Ryan Garcia. So what are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Bro, I'm telling you, some of y'all need to hit the unsubscribe button. This year is going to be very terrible for you. Y'all talking about it ain't a legacy fight. The man beat Michelle Rivera, who was a top prospect and the top dude, bigger than him, and failed a drug test. It was long and had the whole little Muhammad Ali swaggy. What y'all talking about? Bro, hold on. Man, Kamal Oz, they making me so mad, Kamal. Bro, they are making me so mad. People have no problem with Ryan Garcia. Like, Ryan has never been a champion or even fought. Like, the best level he fought was Tank, and he lost that fight. Is that fair? Is that a lie? The highest level that he's ever competed in as a pro. Now, I'm not talking about 6 amateur fights with Devin. As a pro, was clearly Gervonta Davis. He lost every single round. What are we talking about? Never been a champion. So you could be like, oh, Frank Martin's not a champion. All right, bet. Frank Martin knocked off top dudes that were ranked. Bro, it's like Tank get this weird hate and weird scrutiny. Let me get to Kamal Oz. The walls are closing in on Canelo Alvarez. He's holding up the undisputed championship hostage. And shout out to the $20 from my man. And he's not fighting the divisional contemporaries. Boxing Public saw him active when 168 had the British teeth, and he's ducking now. That is not. Of course, we already know, bro. That's the Canelo method. Hold on, I'm like, Kamal, I need to hear your input too. stylistically, all things considered, who has the tougher task? Devin Haney fighting Ryan, or Tank if he fights Frank Martin? Who's the tougher ask? Like, you look at, like, so I'm saying, look at Devin Haney's style and what he does great jab, great movement, you know, very wise, in shape, fighting Ryan, or Tank Davis being shorter than Frank Martin, most likely. Frank Martin is southpaw. He's explosive, and he has a brain, and he can box. Errol Spence gym, Derek James gym. What is the harder, like, the harder skill level fight? Like, where, like, I'm telling you, Frank Martin and Tank could be Floyd versus Zab of this era. And if you hear anyone say that, you just know, give me my credit. Bro, in my opinion, actually knowing boxing, I truly believe that Tank versus Frank Martin is a dangerous fight for both, and it could be like a Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah of this era type of fight. Most people, in my opinion, that I've seen are favoring Devin Haney, and everybody knows that Devin Haney, I'm not saying he has no chance to lose to Ryan, but what I am saying is the early signs are that he's dialed in. We already know he's a great boxer. He has an amazing jab. He has a strong team. He has money. So the reason I bring up money is because money facilitates a good camp. Devin can go, you know, fly to Vegas if he need. He can train in LA at the Wild Card. He could do whatever he wants because he has bread to do that. Meaning there's a lot of fighters that don't make no money. So that, I mean, how you get quality sparring? You can't really pay quality sparring. You can't fly some guy in from Russia. Devin could do those things. So on the spectrum, and then Ryan, people are saying he's on drugs, and people are saying that he's a TikToker. I mean, Devin's saying he's not going to show up. I hope it's a good fight. I hope it's a good fight, but I really feel like people are hating on Tank, and it just sounds crazy because in terms of on paper, I think Frank is a much more challenging, skillful fight. Southpaws in general are tough fights for anybody. When's the last time Tank fought a southpaw? And then when you find that, when's the last time you fought a southpaw as good as Frank Martin, who's in shape, black, rhythmic, slick, power, explosive, good camp? You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about, bro? And then when you hear boxing commentators, they talking about Ryan, if he left hook him, they talking about one punch. Y'all still talking about one punch. Ryan gonna have to put punches together to beat Devin. Listen, I'm telling y'all, some people in boxing commentary, they I don't know if they poisoning your brain, but I'm hearing a lot of stupid stuff. Some of y'all don't know boxing. That's apparent. Kamal Oz says Frank Tank is far more challenging. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Bro, if you need knowledge, hit up Kamal Oz or hit up me. Because some of y'all don't know boxing, bro. Frank Tank is far more challenging fight, and that's why I predict Haney Ryan, if it even happens, will flop. The boxing public doesn't buy Ryan as a threat. Greater than 50% chance that Barbosa replaces Ryan. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, even Devin said this, bro. Devin said, I don't know if it even makes it to the actual fight. And that's kind of everyone's sentiment. So you can't tell me that the Haney versus Garcia, if it happens on paper, yeah, hopefully it's a good fight. And based on their amateur rivalry, but you can't tell me that everybody is confident. Y'all ain't confident. Y'all fake it. Y'all feign confidence. I'm confident that Frank Martin and Tank, should that happen next, is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? And whoever pulls away, they just pulled away because they like that. The Tank haters, it must stop. This looks stupid. This looks stupid. Y'all want to really play like Styles don't make fights, And like, it's not a legacy fight for Tank, but it's everyone likes the fight, and it's a dangerous fight, and it's a southpaw with all the tools to possibly, he's bigger than Tank. He has the skill set to beat Tank if Tank's not on his thing. And of course, Tank has all that to beat him. I don't know. I ain't heard one person that said Ryan Garcia can outskill Devin Haney. And if you know someone who's saying that he's going to outskill Devin Haney, right, then let me know so I can block them, because that just sounds stupid. Ryan's keys to victory would be brute force. That's it. He not finna out jab Devin. Like, I've seen him with people with worse jabs than Devin Haney, and he wasn't out jabbing them. He wasn't even paying attention to their jab. That's why he got dropped by Luke Campbell. You guys suck and don't know about boxing. The reason Ryan Garcia got dropped by Luke Campbell is because you had a southpaw and he was battling with his lead hand, and you're supposed to be pawing at that and then trying to establish dominance with the lead hand. And Ryan was just trying to come forward, trying to blaze him as if he wasn't trying to set nothing up. You can't just walk in through the front door. That's literally what Ryan Garcia did. And he did the same thing with Tank in the second round. He's literally trying to, I'm strong, I'm speed guy, I'm explosive with power, and I'm just going to like walk you down, just come through the front door. What? Bro, everybody knows Ryan's keys to victory is kind of one way. His keys to victory is power, speed, explosiveness. I haven't seen anyone that knows boxing say that Ryan can win via outboxing Devin. So when I'm talking boxing, someone who actually knows boxing and actually be in boxing gyms, I'm telling you how this sport works. It's an education. It's a seminar. At the same time, certain fights, for styles make fights, certain fights, there's only one chance or one style a person can win it. See, when you're great and you're a complete fighter like Floyd Mayweather, he don't have one way he can beat you. If his right hand goes out or is like fractured or something, he can beat you with his left and just use it as a rangefinder and just bomb on you with the left. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't, like, I've seen fights where Floyd walks people down. See, these are the intricacies that some of y'all don't even know because you don't know boxing. Floyd, people like Floyd, that's why I always laugh when people say, oh, Floyd ran. All he does was run. Well, I've seen Floyd walk people down, bigger people. He walked Canelo down. He was bullying Canelo on the ropes, who's bigger and supposed to be stronger. I've seen Floyd defensive. I've seen Floyd off the ropes. That's a complete fighter. You mean to tell me Ryan just showed you that? Bro, the Philly shell looked terrible when Ryan did it. Wolf Den Boxing, Eastburg, PA, home of Edwin De Los Santos. I like De Los Santos. He can fight. Why Kamal Oz don't got a channel yet? He is very knowledgeable. I don't know. You got to ask him. He might be busy schooling y'all. Hold on, Kamal. He cooking. He cooking y'all per usual. Hey, Kamal got lower. He got the lowered expectation. Garcia Haney does 150 pay-per-view max. The man put max in all caps. Ryan's erratic behavior is not a good promotion. Public doesn't perceive him as a competitive rival for Haney. Devin's fighting Tank's leftovers after disparaging him. Listen, I'm just being real. See, y'all want fake stuff, then get off my channel. I'm not giving you that. People always want to say you're hating when you keep it real. So if me keeping it real is hate, then I'm the biggest hater there is because I'm keeping it real. Ryan is not doing a great job making people believe he has a chance. Like, he's doing some funny things, like the P. Diddy shirt. That was funny. That's anybody can taunt someone. Like, bro, he's acting like Ryan Mayorga. That's what he's doing. I never thought that Mayorga was going to beat my guy Shane Mosley. I went to that fight, the second one. I never thought Mayorga was going to beat Shane Mosley. But he was doing all the theatrics. He was slapping Shane Mosley's girl's butt. He was smoking cigarette and flicking it at Shane Mosley. He was doing all that stuff, but that don't win the fight. Bro, I was at the weigh-in for that fight. Mayorga weighed in, and he was like this, and I think he had a cigarette in his mouth, or he lit one up right after he got off the scale. One of the two. And he was just smoking. He was like, it was like some WWE promo. It was insane. We were in Venice Beach. And look it up. I was there. I got the footage. Bro, he was on the scale with a cigarette in his mouth. This is unserious stuff. And then when Shane knocked him out again, then it's not a surprise. Bro, he's smoking. No, Nate Diaz smoked tree. He's not smoking no Marlboros, no Virginia Slim. He was smoking a cigarette. That's a big difference than smoking tree. Bro, he was like this. And doing all that, and then he still got knocked out, bro. I was there. So he's doing a good job promoting, like, on his behalf of making people laugh or whatever, posting. I don't know who that girl he posted was. I don't really know who that was. But, he's doing all that stuff. That's cool. That's not going to win you the fight, though. Frank Martin, he can come. He's a complete fighter, bro. So it's like, it's not even a thing. Tank's a complete fighter. Frank's a complete fighter. But here's the thing. To add on to what Kamal said, this is one fear for Devin Haney's fight. This is one fear. On top of Ryan Garcia doing all this like oddity stuff and abnormal behavior to sell the fight. Okay. I feel like I have so much to teach you that I need y'all to get the likes up. Ryan, okay, my thing is this. When people fight the Mayweathers of the world, when people fight the Gervonta Davises of the world, they treat it like their Super Bowl of boxing. They treat the fight like the Super Bowl. Like, all I gotta do is knock Floyd Mayweather out, and I'm the man. They treat everybody who fights Gervonta Davis at this moment, they're probably training their butt off to try to upset him. So he has the max amount of pressure that you guys can have, that a guy can have, because that is your Super Bowl. He is the most lit fighter in boxing. He's the most lit fighter definitely in those divisions. So if Frank Martin upset him, he immediately engraves it. Like, you don't even have to be good to beat. If you beat a legend, then your name's like Jeff Horn. I never thought he was great, but he can tell his grandkids, I beat Manny Pacquiao. You see how this works? So for that, when you're the face of boxing type of person like Mayweather is like Gervonta is, you know what I mean? People are really trying to unseat you. That's how it goes, bro. So yeah, that's high danger. Ryan's doing all this weirdo stuff where people don't even know if he's training, if he's taking it serious, if he's on drugs. It's like, it's just a different type of fight. Ryan just released a rap song today. Let's listen. Let's listen to hear Ryan spit some bars. Okay. Hold on. Oh. He's fighting Devin Haney, and he thinks it's Rap City the Basement with Big Tigger. And dropped the song in the middle of the camp. And it's not Roy Jones. Like, I don't care, because Roy was hooping. Didn't I just say that? It takes some time. You take something, I'm coming to get back. You beat me up, say, okay, good night. I'm still coming to get back. Pitch cold in out. I didn't worry about my boy Captain Hooked. You hear me? I didn't worry about Roy Jones because he can rap and he can hoop and he can still knock your head off. Ryan hasn't proven what Roy Jones has proven. You see, Donald Trump came with He got the gold sneakers. Obama couldn't do that. He said, but Obama couldn't have the sneaker. Obama, he couldn't do the sneaker. He had to wear Jordan. Roy Jones, baby, ain't gonna be that way. My boy Roy can rap and then hoop and he still knock you out. I don't know about this. Hey. Oh. Okay. Suit. Highly favor. Yeah. Bro, the man's chorus doesn't end. Is he really taking this Devin fight seriously, bro? Bro, he's rapping in the middle of the camp. Bro, does this have a verse? Is there a verse? Is there like bar? Hold on, let me listen. Getting closer to God. Hit you with a jab, make you cha-cha slide. Fully on my truck every time I drive. This is why Ryan lost his voice. Because he's blessed and highly favored, apparently. And he's in the stew. He's in the stew right now because he's blessed and highly favored. So all y'all be like, oh, what happened to Ryan's voice? Why did he do that? Right? Listen, I just solved the riddle that we all want to know. Y'all ask Boxing Ego, ask and ye shall receive. Y'all ask me, you say, hey, what happened to Ryan's voice? Why it sounds so hoarse? Because he's rapping. Because of bars, that's why. Because he's blessed, highly favored, and he in the mall, suits tailored, or whatever he just said. Bro, Devin might pulverize him. If this is not an act and he not like, bro, my man said he don't sound half bad. He's about to buy this. Right? Oh my gosh, bro. I hate this generation. Well Connected said this don't sound half bad. Ryan's about to go platinum in camp for Devin Haney. This is amazing, people. He like, yeah, that didn't sound that bad. Okay, so it's going. I hate rap for the record. If I look on the billboard in this Devin Haney camp and it say Ice Spice, she farted or whatever she was talking about. Didn't Ice Spice fart? I know I'm not that much of a boomer. Ice Spice farted. You think you're not even a fart? I be going hard. And now Ryan going hard. He going to be right behind Ice Spice. And then Taylor Swift probably finna drop some bars. A song called Kelsey or something. Man, I hate y'all, bro. Hey. The man said he's going to hit you with a jab, make you cha-cha slide. I want to see if you make Devin Haney. See now, like y'all got me turned up, bro. Listen. He said, I'll hit you with a jab, make you cha-cha slide. Okay, hit Devin with that jab. Bro, Ryan is putting so much pressure. You need to hit Devin. Like, if Devin, bro, Mike Tyson got a quote. And he said something crazy. Mike Tyson was like, yeah, I'm a savage in the ring. If he don't die, then it doesn't count. He said some crazy like that. So I'm going to remix it for the 2024. If you don't hit Devin Haney in the mouth with a jab and make him cha-cha slide, it doesn't count. Fair? You spit that bar. You said, I hit you with a jab, make you cha-cha slide. So you got to pop Devin in the mouth with your jab. I need to see this jab and make him cha-cha slide. Like his legs got to be on Linares. Like where where his legs did that. Bro, you said you're going to hit him with a jab. You're going to hit somebody with a jab. So it need to be Devin Haney. Okay? Hey. Suits Taylor. Hey. The guy, yeah. Cha-cha slide. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. The man said he's in a fully armored truck. What in the G unit is this, bro? Who is coming for Ryan from Victorville bro, I hate rap. Like, listen, I hate, like, if it ain't Pac, Big, and Nas, Jay, or somebody, Lil Wayne, I'm done, bro. First he was in a private plane, but now he's in a fully armored truck. Who's looking for Ryan from Victorville? Bro, look, he's like, no, ego, he's metaphor. That's meta lying. He said he was in a fully armored truck, like he in a Brinks truck. I'm in the Brinks truck getting clinked up to the mink truck. Bro, he said he's in a fully armored truck like he 50 in his prime. Hey, something special, man. Hey, you gotta do something, baby. Make it hot, nigga. You got, listen, I got $1 million for every bump on your face. Next year you have a motherfucking acne problem, nigga. He think he 50. He said he's in a fully armored truck. NYPD, LAPD. When you get hit, that's what you get, huh? NYPD. Bro, the man said fully armored truck every time I drive, and he pulled up in a horse. You know, ego, don't be doing no capping. Everything I say is actual fact. So we could play the game cap or fact. The man said every day I wake up, I do my job. Fully armored truck every time I drive. You're pulled up in a white horse. It was the white horse from that movie, TriStar. You pulled up on a unicorn for the Devin Haney program. I wanted to see the armored truck that you're talking about. I know you got money, Ryan. I know this. You said you had he said he's on a private jet, huh? And every time he wakes up, he's doing his job, huh? But then Canelo said he wasn't boxing. He said he went to the gym and then he left, huh? That's what you're telling me. Then he said he was in a fully armored truck, but he pulled up in a horse. I can't. Every time I drive. Have you ever made 30 million a night? Always 10 toes, never. Hey, that was kind of hard, Ryan. All right, bro, I'll give you that. I don't know if you got a ghostwriter. You had Quentin Miller. I kind of give him that. He said, have you ever made 30 million a night? Because that, I could vouch for that. That tank fight got you lit. Listen, tank fight got you lit. So that bar was factual. That was kind of hard, Ryan. Listen, Prince Savage, he rapped. Okay, Ryan kind of got bars now. Listen, shout out to Ryan for the bars. Bro, he said, how you ever made 30 million a night? Bro, you know we ain't made 30 million a night. Bro, hey, Ryan tried to flex on us. Bro, this kid is disrespectful. The man gonna ask the most disrespectful question. He said, have you ever made 30 million one night? Bro, I ain't Javante. We ain't made that. Come on, bro. You know, he knew we didn't make that. Ryan 30 for 30. He got bars. Every time I drive. Have you ever made 30 million a night? Always 10 toes, never taking a dive. I win real big, but bro, I got with it. If you in the ring, you will last 5 minutes. It's Ryan. Bless. All right, my real take. It's not as bad as I thought. I ain't gonna front. Like, I ain't just finna be riding to the latest ride, King Rye or whatever. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, I don't know what y'all think. Like, put it this way. I can't say it's not that bad, but I expected worse. No, come on, Nedo. Hey, Nedo. Bro, no, I expected. Listen, I'm not saying it's good. Listen, y'all gotta feel me. Hold on. Chat, hold on. Hold on, chat. I'm not saying it's good, but I will be honest. I thought it was going to be worse. Nah, come on, bro. Okay, so that's the worst rap you ever heard? You didn't think it was going to be... I never even heard... Yo, tough crowd. Hey, I'm not... That y'all making it sound like I'm saying it's Illmatic. Stop, bro. Y'all act like I'm acting like he Lil Baby. I'm not saying all that. Hey, come on. They doing too much, bro. They don't want to give King Ryan no credit. Bro, come on, bro. I'm talking about for like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't gonna give Ryan his propers. Hold on, let me get to Kamal. Y'all bugged out, bro. Y'all being rude. 2 best fights in 2024 by far: Frank and Tank and Better Biev versus Bevo. That's a bang, 2 bangers. Most intriguing, skillful matchups, all undefeated champions, elite matchmaking. Anyone saying anything different is lying and hating. I love how Kamal Oz eloquently kick y'all ass. Shout out to Jamal. Bro, y'all doing too much. I'm not saying I would dome this in the whip. I'm not saying that. But I truly expected it to be worse. Like, what saved him is the engineering. The engineering wasn't bad, bro. Bro, it hurt you smoke and drink tonight. Block him. You're typing like a caveman. And that's not the first dumb comment you left. I don't even know what that says. Bro, it hurt you smoke and drink tonight. Bro, what does that even... Y'all writing raps now? He said, bro, you smoke and drink. I don't give a and let... Bro, what are you talking? Blaze it up. Blaze it up. He said, bro, it hurt you smoke and drink. Bro, he wrote that like Nocturnal. Super ugly. I don't know what you were trying to say, so I just got to block you. You're the one that smoked. You're the one that drank. The man wrote the super ugly cadence. That was, he trying to rap like Ryan. I don't give up. He said, bro, it hurt you smoke and drink. I don't know. Blaze it up. Blaze it up. Blaze it up. Bro, where Dr. All I really know is your boy can't type no and y'all want to be like me. Bro, he said, bro, it hurt you smoke and drink tonight and ride. Blaze it up. Blaze it up. Y'all stupid, bro. Y'all see why I'm the GOAT and the king of boxing talk. They try to catch me slipping. Y'all never catch me lacking. I'm about to go to Jack in the Box, I think. Blaze it up. Bro, I hate how he wrote that. So he had to get blocked. Bro, it hurt you smoke, you drank, you know. Blaze it up. Blaze it up. Oh. He thought Dr. Dre was producing him. Let me get some water. Shout out to the homie Brian Galt. I never seen this before. These dudes is weird. He tried to diss. I don't even know if that was a diss. Maybe he just put some bars. Bro, it hurt you smoke, you drank, you. That man wrote it like Kendrick Lamar. Smoking on top 5. Bro, I'm that guy. Hurt and I smoke 2-9. He thought he was K-Dot. He thought he was Kendrick. Smoking on top 5. Take 10 steps and I'm smoking on top 5s. Anyway, anybody else? Okay, let me I gotta add to Kamal Oz what he was saying, because y'all be distracting me. I'll be trying to do my job. Y'all don't let me do my job. Y'all just be distracting me. Smash the like button. Okay. Easy E before he could rap. Y'all tripping, bro. My boy Nando Dixon said these dudes want the diddler to take them shopping. Absolutely. They want to be Meek Mill swept off their heels. These dudes is weird. Okay. Let me add to what my boy Kamal was saying. Please get the likes up. Yeah, shout out to Jamal. Y'all know I'm the most entertaining. I got to be the greatest. Best in the business, and it's not even close. All right. One thing that's concerning, and I'll make a video for you guys, about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight. When they initially, listen to me now. Give it to me now. I put this on my Twitter. When they initially dropped the tickets, Kamal, listen, I don't know if you noticed, if you've seen this on my X, on my Twitter. Hear me out. Haney versus Garcia tickets went on sale. The least expensive ticket for Haney Garcia, Barclays Center, New York, April 20th, $355.95. What? Bro, I'm going to run that back. Like Jada said, every verse deserves a pullback. The cheapest ticket at the bar, cheapest, like worst seat, cheapest, nosebleeds, the bleeders, whatever y'all want to call it, is $355. The cheapest ticket is $355. These aren't priced to sell, people. They're so Golden Boy or whoever, because they're so preoccupied with trying to clout chase Tank Davis and beat his gate that he set with Rolly, that this is not priced to sell, bro. Bro, $355. Hold on, it gets worse. $355. This is when the tickets first dropped. This is when they first dropped. Lower tier seats, initially I quoted it as $878, like for the lower bowl. But then somebody corrected me and they went on there. The lower bowl is now $1,700 to $1,800 for Haney Garcia. Bro, what? Bro, I'll make, y'all want me to make the video? I'll make the video. That sound crazy. That's not price to sell for New York, bro. And a lot of y'all was leaving me comments like, yeah, this fight's gonna sell out like hotcakes and sell out at the Barclays Center. Now they did open a section where look, I'm showing y'all. I don't be lying. They opened a section today, so the cheapest ticket now is $243.20. But you still got to pay taxes and stuff like that, and that's for section 225. The standard ticket is pretty much the price I quoted, which is $355.95. But the lower bowl was shockingly high. The lower bowl was $1,800 or more, depending on where you're sitting. So here's the thing. Lower bowl, when I say $1,700, $1,800, that's for one ticket. Bro, dead homies, that's for one ticket. So let's say $1,800, right? That's $1,800 out the door. So if you and your girl went to Haney Garcia and the section that's $1,800, 18 times 2, you're paying $3,600 for 2 tickets to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And they're saying it's an inflation, groceries and gas prices done went up. That sound crazy, bro. I don't know what Golden Boy is on. I don't know what they're on. That's like $4,000. I don't know that everybody can swing that. That's just being real. And see, why am I the only one that talks about this? Why? How come the Haneyacks don't talk about it? How is it only me? How come the diehard Ryan Garcia fans ain't saying nothing about this, which is a real concern for people, including Ryan? But stay tuned to my video and I'll break it down. How come the Devin Haney squad or whatever that never have anything critical or objective to say about certain fighters, nobody's talking about this? But let it be Tank's tickets or something. And here's the thing. Tank's tickets were cheaper than that versus Rolly. Like, basically, if you spend that much, you would get a way better seat. $350 to get in the door for one ticket, that's pretty steep, bro. Now, Devin, I did see Devin took to his Twitter and he said that we've sold 10,000 tickets. So I don't know. That to me, I think that's, bro, how come y'all be capping, bro. How come every Eddie Hearn card sell out in 5 minutes? Anything that Eddie Hearn's, I think it's the same thing they were doing with Joshua, where they sell to resellers and brokers, and they're buying up some ticket, like group blocks of tickets, and then they flip them on Stub, or like, the StubHub type of website, Ticketmaster. They have things where you can, I don't know the actual website, but they have the websites where I think it's called StubHub. I don't know. I don't remember which one it is in New York, but they got a ticket thing where you can list your tickets. Like if you had season tickets to the Brooklyn, Brooklyn Nets or Knicks game, you could flip your tickets. He said Eddie Hearn is Capadonna, but Devin said they sold 10,000. So we'll see what it's looking like. I'm just wondering, did you sell 10,000 or you sell it to the brokers just like Joshua? Remember they were like Joshua versus, it'd be like a horrible fight for Joshua too. Like Joshua Kubrat Pulev sells out in 5 minutes. Like, come on, bro. So for me, I think the prices are pretty steep. Like, bro, I don't have to work. And then this is the funny thing. People would be like, oh, you're hating. When I go to fights, I go for free. I get credentials. So I'd never ever have to pay for it. Why would I hate? Why would I hate when it never would even affect me? I get into the fight for free. Your boy Ego got his connections. I get into the fight. I don't even pay for a ticket. So it has no bearing on me at all. I'm not paying $1,700. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, if you're media, you get a credential. So yeah. Like I went to Canelo Golovkin first fight in Vegas. I didn't pay no ticket. Like Golden Boy gave me, credentials. So yeah, it don't affect me. I'm just talking about the public and the populace. So starting out, I think they're gonna have to drop the prices. It's just that simple. That's my early forecast. That seems a bit steep to get in the door. And again, they opened another section, but the cheapest ticket is $250. Like, I don't know. Like, what is this based on? Like, Devin Haney did a very good gate, but he did that in my neck of the woods, the Bay Area and Frisco. So that's like Bay Area, we get no fights. So you had a Bay Area event with a Bay Area artist, and it was a title fight. The other thing, like Kamal Oz is saying, the other issue is the mere fact that Ryan is halfway unbelievable, and people thinking that he's not taking it serious or he's not focused and stuff like that. So to get 1,800 of people's hard-earned money, and the people are saying, like, let's just be real. Let's be real. Imagine you spent 1,800 times 2, $3,600 for Haney Garcia tickets to see a good fight on paper, which is Ryan versus Devin. And Ryan does some floozy stuff, pulls out, and Devin got to fight Arnold Barboza. Nah, bro. Love Dev. Like what Ryan's doing. Bro, that's not to say. I'm just being real. I ain't paying 4 stacks for Barboza. I ain't got nothing against the dude, but stop it. Like, you can't. That's like if you go to a restaurant and you order the filet mignon and lobster, and then they take your order, take your money, and then they come back out and say, oh, we ain't got it, but we got a cup of noodle. Nah, run me that money then. Like, you're not finna sub filet mignon and some lobster and then give me a cup of noodle and I still have, and I'm not getting no difference or whatever. No, that's not gonna happen, bro. I wanted filet mignon. I wanted lobster. You ran out for whatever reason, and you're trying to sub in some cup of noodle, but I still got to pay the price that I was originally paying for the steak and lobster. Stop. So that's the thing. So this event can't have no hiccups, bro. Like, whatever people are saying, like, people are like, oh, Ryan's not going to make it to the finish line. Y'all better hope he does. Because at these price points, this is going to be a flop if he doesn't make it to the finish line. Ain't nobody going to be, like, if this, like, let's say this sells out. and they get the intended fight, then, there's a chance people are like, oh yeah, everything was good, great event, blah, blah, blah. But I can't see that if you have to pay top dollar and then it's a substitute event. Like even like, I think Joshua was supposed to fight Gerald Miller, but then they brought in Andy Ruiz. That's a cool little save. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think Andy Ruiz is a better save than Barboza saving the event, like, for that price point. He said Derek James don't feel confident in Garcia. Derek James, I don't think he liked the nappy head conversation. He bald headed, but I don't think he liked the nappy head part. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. How you offend a bald headed man? Or he said, you nappy headed mofo. Derek James don't have no hair. He was like, huh? Nah, man. And Derek is bald. How you, bro? How you offend, bro? You offended someone with no hair by saying that. You see what I'm saying? Dead homie. Henry Garcia, you done offended a bald-headed man with a hair comment. The black Mr. Clean, he say, hey, you wrong for that. Don't say that, because then when I see Derek James, he will try to piece me up. Oh, I heard of Mr. Clean. Ta-da-da. And it had me getting pieced up. I'm sorry, DJ. Polo Man made me say that. I'll just read in the comments. See, y'all be trying to set me up. Listen, y'all want ego. Y'all want ego to get into it. He had hair at one point. Was it nappy? No, I'm just playing. We haven't seen Joe Goosen since the Tank fight. Well, yeah, because he was on Fox as a commentator, and then where's Fox at? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Anyway, Ryan better not pull out, bro. There's too much writing on this. And like, I'm telling you, I'm kind of skeptical of this whole event. I've said that from the jump. Like, bro, picture me rolling in a 500 Benz. I got no time for these ninjas. There's no need to be friends. They got me under surveillance with some bodies telling. No, there's truth being told. And I am the one selling. This is like, bro, listen. It just feel like Kamal Oz backed me up. Something about Haney Garcia feels forced. And I don't think you should do things for the wrong reason. I feel like it's a Tank clout chase. I'm just being real. Especially with them ticket prices. I think it's just, it feels rushed. It feels like they didn't have, like, people thought it was going to be on the West Coast, then turn out it's on the East Coast. Nobody knew that until De La Hoya said that. It just seemed like disorganized and chaotic. Ryan taking 2 hours to go to the press tour. He seems so unserious. It's like hard for me to almost like fully get behind it. And people are like, oh, ego, he's just playing around. It's skullduggery. But you don't want to play around to the point where people don't know what to expect. Like, I'm good with skullduggery, but do skullduggery on your opponent, like Diddy shirts and stuff. I'm not mad at that. Do it, wear a Diddy shirt to taunt Devin Haney, or start playing the tape where you said you rocked him in the amateurs. Skullduggery, that's skullduggery. But your skullduggery shouldn't include things that are giving people a lack of faith in the event even happening, including the fighter Devin Haney, who has said, man, he might retire before that. He might not make it to the fight. It's a lot. And then you add on the high price tickets. People are like, oh, it's going to sell out. Yeah. Y'all leaving me these comments. And then when I say these truths, then y'all get mad at me. I wouldn't be surprised. I said the same thing from the beginning. If me being truthful and giving my honest opinion makes me a hater, then whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised if anything, a postponement. I mean, Ryan said he said he will still bring the fight to the West Coast. What are we talking about, bro? They got flyers saying it's at the Barclay, New York, and he said he's still working to bring it. He's going to do everything in his power. And then you looked at the New York press conference. I ain't had no problem with that. But then the second one was just like FUBAR. It was just like, so weird. They talk about nappy headed hoes and like it's just I don't know, bro. That second press conference, like put it this way, I wouldn't want to have been the promoter for that. That was just embarrassing, bro. They're really beefing. Like now, like it's just stupid, bro. You go to Hollywood Unlocked, they saying Ryan dad racist, and people saying he racist. To be honest, I don't think he racist. Spoiler alert. I know people were so mad at the nappy headed. Here's my thing, and I'm gonna say it in the best way that I can. I don't think he's like on that like when I'm talking about race, I'm talking about like KKK. I don't think he on that, bro. I think Bill Haney taunted him and said the joke about the hairpiece. He didn't think, and he fired back with another hair diss. But then the hair diss actually is like a kind of like that gray area, and it's like something that a racist person would say in like a racial innuendo. So in my opinion, he shouldn't have said it. Here's why. He shouldn't have said it because we live in a PC society full of cancel culture, and you just know that is not going to land well with a lot of people. But do I actually think like Henry, he don't even really talk much. Like he seemed like he got it. I don't know why he reached for that. You know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't think he's like on some like, I put it this way. I think there's people in boxing media that are more racist than him. Put it that way. Dead homies. And anybody send him this video, I'm telling you my honest opinion. And I know Devin got offended and he was like, black people have a different course of hair and all that type of stuff. You know, so everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Trust me, there's people in boxing media that are far more racist than what that was. Like, even the term nappy, it's kind of a reach, bro. It's kind of a reach. Like nobody wants to be called nappy headed. I get that. I understand it's like walking a tightrope in like gray area ish. I knew it wasn't going to land, so he shouldn't have said it. Because the moment he said it, I was like, ooh, why you do that? But people are like really going out and saying he racist. Like, bro, boxing is crazy. Yesterday, they said Henry Garcia racist. Then today I was on Twitter, they said Vito Milnicki dad racist. Like, hey, damn, everybody just racist? Like, are people being super sensitive and, you know, certain trigger words just like push them over the deep end? Or is everyone just really racist? And y'all know me. I ain't never been on no bull, no coon stuff or whatever. I always called out racism on my channel, bro. Always. And I still continue to do that. This ain't no sellout stuff where I'm just trying to cape for Henry Garcia. I don't know that, man. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. A lot of people are painting him, oh, he's racist. I understand. And see, here's the thing. When it comes to the media, and I know because I'm in it. The thing when it comes to media is this. Everybody's clickbaiting. Everybody. So when you read it, and especially if there's no context or you don't know how it happened, and it just says, you a nappy-headed motherfucker, it's going to sound terrible. Like reading that, of course, is a bad look. Like you go to Hollywood Unlocked, and it's like Ryan Garcia dad said you a nappy-headed, whoa. It's going to sound shocking. But I'm saying how that specifically played out, it's just something he probably shouldn't have said for the sake of, you know, they had to take his mic and it just wasn't, it's like a joke. It's like when people push the envelope for like with a joke and it's just not going to land. So it's probably better you didn't even say it. Like say somebody made a joke about gay people or something. You already know it's like a sensitive subject. So you probably shouldn't have said that joke unless you was ready to deal with that. Like Dave Chappelle keep doing these jokes about certain groups and stuff and they always be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? But to really act like he's like Adolf, come on. I don't really see that, bro. Again, I don't know him, but people are like, oh, this is so racist. See, that's the thing. We live in a society that's a bit more sensitive, and anything that involves race automatically gets thrown there. Now, if he was like, you nappy-headed monkeys, like, all right, like, bro, you doing too much, bro. Now you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people, if it like, I look at like, kind of try to look at the full spectrum of it. You see what I'm saying? Like if he saw some monkey stuff or posting gorillas and for no reason, you know, something like that. Okay, yeah. You know, Planet of the Apes. If he's saying some crazy stuff like that, or like if he's like, you nappy headed silverback, you know what I mean? So okay, he on that racist. Because you know, racist people, they don't care. They don't. Racism is so in your face. Listen, racism is so in your face. You don't even have to know what the word means. Hey, don't delete his comment. You don't even have to know what the word means, but you could just tell it's racist. If you ever experienced real racism, that person, you go some, like, let's say you went to like Tennessee or something, and then somebody's like, get off my lawn, you cotton flipping jabberwocky. Like, what? Bro, like, I don't even know what that means, but I can tell that's racist. Like, do you see what I'm saying? There's like, get off my lawn, you cotton flipping jabberwockies. Like, what? Like, you're jungle bunnies. You and your jungle bunny brother. Like, what? Jungle bunny jabberwocky. Like, all right, bro. Yeah, like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Bro, do you understand what I'm saying, or am I tripping? Like, real racism, you could like sense it. It's like you could sit it like, get off my lawn, you gumbo gremlins. Like, what the hell is a gumbo gremlin? Like, bro, listen, if you was in Louisiana and you walked on some Karen's lawn and it was like, get off my lawn, you gumbo gremlin. You don't even know what that means, but you know the intent. Like they throwing darts, bro. They don't like you. What you doing around here, you gumbo gremlin? You junk bunny? You're a knickerbocker. Like, what? A knickerbocker? What? Yeah, y'all made like Henry song like the crazy. I don't know. It was a weird comment. I don't know. Whatever. I ain't say it. So y'all ain't gonna do nothing to me. I ain't say it. But people, when something is like ethnic, people automatically like take it there. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I was roasting somebody, because in the Bay Area, that's what we do. We roast each other. I would call someone, like, I was like, that's why your hair up, that's why your hair nappy, blah, 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 blah. And then you just start getting on their shoes and stuff. I would do that. I don't know about you. Nando, he's from the Bay. If you was roasting somebody, we call it sigging, or we used to call it sigging, and you was just flaming them up, would you say like, oh, you a nappy headed, whoa, yo, Samuel L. Jackson, nappy headed, blah, blah, blah? You know what I'm saying? It's like light. It's not something you would, I don't know. I don't know. This is what it is, bro. Or like if you see someone hooping in shorts and you're like, man, you got some ashy legs. But then if a white person said you got ashy legs, then automatically it's going to be taken different. Or somebody else who's not black. You see what I'm saying? You're like, oh, why'd you bring up my ash? But for real, a ninja could call you ashy and you wouldn't have took it no way. So, you know, it's a fine line, you know, at the end of the day. He said, yo, Tales from the Hood having that's a, you'll get flamed up in the Bay. Come out to the Bay and get flamed up in these roasts. Facts. So I don't know why the man said it, but people definitely didn't like it. He said, especially at high school, ninjas would stay getting flamed. Facts. Bro, we used to almost fist fight like a couple of times. Like me and homies and partners and stuff almost literally scuffled because when you strike that chord with somebody in the roast, you be like, that's why your mom a toot. You know what I'm saying? You say something too crazy and too personal, people be wanting to fight you. So that you just got to get down. You got to squabble on it. There, homie, you got to squabble, bro. And that could, I mean, battle rap's the same way. You battle rap, you flame somebody, strike a chord with them, they might want to see you. He said, "Oh my mama," feel me? Shout out to Just Kicking It. He know the vibes. Yeah, but anyway, people are like, Henry Garcia, he's so racist. I don't know, bro. Everybody's taking everything like, but here's the thing, like, I'm just being real with y'all. I'm being real with y'all. And shout out to, I believe it was Prince Savage. Shout out to Prince Savage. He has an amazing quote that I was thinking the same thing. Like, here's the thing. I come from maybe a different cloth than some of y'all, where it's like, if you sigging on each other, you just got to take with it. Like, for example, like, let's say battle rap. If a black dude is battle rapping an Asian dude and he making mad rush hour and Asian jokes, then you can't really be mad at the Asian dude for throwing in some black jokes, you know? Like, remember when Serious Jones battled Jin, the rapper? He had all Asian innuendo type of bars. He was like, you ain't a rough rider. You be on the back hugging like a broad. And DMX tried to kill him. You know why? Because he tried to cook one of his dogs. Like, if you're gonna battle rap and then you're on, like, you said that cooked dog line to Jin, you try to cook one of his dogs. He's like, ain't there like 6 billion people in China? You can't even go platinum over there. And he was like cooking dogs and all this type of stuff. If you're gonna do that, if Jen get back at you and say, hey, that's why you got a nappy fro, blah, blah, blah. I mean, are you really gonna get mad? Like, if he call you the Nigger, okay, that's something different, bro. But if you know what I mean? No one get flamed worse than Asian. I don't even know hey, bro, you trying to get me caught up, bro. Why? I don't even know why I laughed at it. The way you wrote that. Why you write it like that? He said no one get flamed up worse than Asian. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, Serious Jones really said you trying to cook one of his dogs. Like, and he had mad, like, bars like that. But anyway, shout out to Prince Savage. I keep losing it. I keep losing your comment because people keep putting more comments. I don't know. So we got to watch certain things. So Prince Savage, I put him on the screen. Devin, the same ninja who said, I'll never lose to a white boy. It didn't sound realistic, him calling the outrage to the hair. See? And this is a man from Bompton, my boy Prince Savage. You see what I'm saying? That's the exact point that I was going to say too. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like if you're open to this happening, I just feel like chain reactions almost. You see what I'm saying? Like, for every cause, there's an effect. The boy Prince Savage, he broke it down perfectly. Devin said, I'll never lose to a white boy. I didn't think Devin was racist. Like, I know other people was like, no, he's racist, kick him. Remember there was snitching to the WBC? I know y'all remember. They say he's a bad example for the WBC, strip him of his belt. You ain't heard me say that. I don't know if he's paying homage to Jermaine Taylor or B-Hop. He said the comment. It's the same thing as Henry Garcia. You said a comment that you know is going to ruffle feathers when it lands, and people got mad and took it there. Oh, how could you say that? Same thing with Broner. Broner's like, I just beat the out of a Mexican, and people did the same thing. I didn't think Broner is like truly on some, you know what I mean? I hate all Latinos. So that's the lane we're like teetering. People see, some of y'all is just too fake for me, bro. Some of y'all too fake. Everybody attack Henry Garcia and be like, no, he said nappy. I know how he meant it. But then Broner said, I just beat the out of a Mexican, any man, Dominican, and he did all that. Nobody really had a problem with it. Or let's just say it, niggas ain't had no problem with it. Period. They're like, that's just part of his rhyme scheme. Same thing when Dev got off. It said, I'll never lose to a white boy. And when Jermaine Taylor said, I'll never lose to a white boy, even though B-Hop and Jermaine Taylor actually lost to white boys. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta play fair. Now, if Henry Garcia keeps putting out, like, if he got some like Mel Gibson tapes or Donald Sterling, like, this is what I'm talking about. Donald Sterling was being secretly recorded. This man said that open face at a press conference, and people are like really trying to take it like, oh no, I know how he meant it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jermaine. Like, bro, he said it. It'd be one thing if a leaked tape of Henry saying, oh, these nappy-headed monkeys, these jungle bunnies. Bro, he said it open face at the press conference. He wasn't hiding. He didn't like, you know what I'm saying? I took it as like Bill made a hair toupee comment, so he got on your hair. That's how I truly took it. Other people, like I said, you're entitled to your rendition or opinion. But, you know, for people to just be like, it gotta be this and that. Again, most people that are so sensitive in that regard, and they're like, nah, he meant it in the most foul and heinous way. They didn't say nothing to Devin when he said, I'll never lose to a white boy. We just accepted it. I didn't care. Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm a real one. I don't care, bro. When Devin said that, I was like, okay. I mean, just don't lose to Lomachenko. That was my response. Like, I'm not his daddy. I can't tell him what to say. I'm just being real. So maybe my tolerance, I know I see racism in boxing. But here's the thing. Majority of the racism that we see in boxing, they try to be slick with it. They're like trying to be covert. So that's the people I think you got to watch for more than Bill said something about his hair, and then he got on the mic and said something about his hair, and he said something that was kind of like, it could be interpreted wrong. The real racists and like the true racists, they like playing in your face and trying to act cool, but they closeted racists, and everything that they doing and saying and what they saying behind closed doors, and like using slang for black people's names. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just come on, bro. So that's what I'm saying. I think people did. He said Eddie heard that. Yeah, I don't know about that Atlantic. Oh, now I have to call him Mr. White. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. So I just think there's better examples that aren't gray area at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come we ain't never had no black franchise champion? You dig? So it's like people just pick and choose. Many people didn't have no problem with Devin Haney said, I'll never lose to a white boy or B-Hop or Jermaine Ortiz. So we can't get our feathers so ruffled when because here's the thing. I'm just being real. This is just my interpretation of it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, whatever. I'm just telling you my true, honest thoughts. Henry was just kind of chilling. He didn't even really say nothing. Bill drew first blood by saying your hair's messed up, you got a lace front, you got a toupee, and then that's when the hair battle of comments actually transpired. Why did he reach for that? The nappy head? I don't know. Was it a good idea? Probably not. But again, probably not based on the fact that we live in such a time, people are going to bend and manipulate and contort what you say, and you could just tell something like Kanye West. He be saying all this extra stuff. You know they're coming for you by making that statement, so it's better to just shut up and don't say it. So Henry definitely could have done that, just like Kanye West, though. And that's the thing, bro. Kanye West, he's people still checking out his album with Ty Dolla $ign, right? But he was saying some weird stuff. So it's just, I think we truly live in a society where people don't really care unless it affects their race or ethnicity. Unless they took the offense to it, they don't care. They're like, I'm still bumping Kanye. His beat is sick. I like this song. You see what I'm saying? But then the people who felt offended by what Ye said, they not like that. They like, man, let's boycott him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these are like very delicate, fragile situations in boxing, and everybody should tread lightly. See, I don't run into these problems because I don't have no malice in my heart. So I don't even say nothing. Like, I always think before. Like, I don't do drugs. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not intoxicated. There's no reason for me, and I think about what I'm gonna say. So I've been online. You don't think the haters would have found a clip of me saying something crazy that I shouldn't have been saying if I was saying it? But I'm not dumb, and I don't think like that. So I don't really run into these issues because I don't care if somebody make me mad. I'm witty. I can get you back. I don't have to reach for like a racial innuendo. I can flame you in so many ways. I'm like a Ginsu. I can cut you in so many ways. I don't have to like say something that is going to potentially get me canceled. But that's just me. But not everyone has quick wits and can do that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kamal Oz. So that's why people are so down the middle, split. Like, oh, what did he mean? Is it some people like I literally seen? I'm not talking about coons. I seen real black people that are like that was light, bro. I don't think he was on that. But then some black people or others were like, this is the racist thing, the most racist. So, everyone's entitled to a perception there. But, again, it's probably just better he didn't say nothing so we wouldn't have to talk about it. It's just a weird promotion, man. Nappy head and toupees. It's just weird, bro. Kamal says it's all force, contrived, rushed, a tank chase. He said a Tank Davis clout chase, not a competitive matchup on paper. Ryan's erratic behavior makes it even worse. It's a circus, an amateur operation, unorganized chaos. I mean, he said it amazing. Y'all gotta look at it. He said it in an amazing way. Like but see, like this is what I'm saying. Like with the diss, I don't have thin skin. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm roasting somebody, like Terrence Crawford got a chain, right? And I said it looked like Wilder. So if he took it a certain way and he's like, oh, he's trying to roast me, and he roasts me back, I'll be like, all right. I mean, we could play the roast game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't have like thin skin like that. I could take a joke. It's a joke. Like some people are like, oh, why would you say that about Crawford's chain? You hate him. Like, bro, what are you? It looked like Wilder. What do you want me to say? Like, bro, do y'all have a sense of humor? Like, people don't even have a sense of humor. And like, my thing is this, I'm from the old school, like, don't start none, won't be none. There's a great chance that if Bill probably didn't say anything about the man's hair, the toupee, lace front, all that he probably wouldn't have said nothing about your hair. Again, I'm not him. I don't know why he said nappy. People take it how they want, but you took a dig at him, he took a dig at you. That's how I looked at it. I looked at you dissed his hair, he dissed your hair. And he just said something that was gray area at best. But nappy, I don't think nappy in and of itself, like if he said you blacks got nappy hair, okay, that like we got to talk about context, people. Like, see, because I get this too from like the Canelo fans. The Canelo fans like, oh, you're racist against Mexicans. I'm saying something about Canelo. I ain't saying nothing about Mexicans. I said something about Canelo. How that bro, we live in such a PC, watered down society. It's ridiculous, bro. If I'm criticizing Canelo specifically, and all I say is Canelo should have fought Benavidez, how does that make me racist against Mexican people or Latino people because I'm talking about one person, Canelo, and his actions? That's stupid. But people try to generalize it to try to, I don't know, trap you. Oh, you said this about Canelo, you hate Mexicans. Why I didn't say the same thing that I say about Canelo about Juan Manuel Marquez? That's one of my favorite fighters. So that doesn't even make sense, and anybody that watches the channel would know this. But I digress. The fact that we're even having to talk about this nappy-headed whoa conversation is just annoying because it has nothing to do with what we should be talking about, which is Haney versus Garcia. Just like Tank Davis fighting or hurting Devin Haney in sparring. This whole promotion is contingent on none of the actual fight in all semantics and theatrics. That's why it doesn't feel organic to me. We're talking about Ryan on horseback, arriving 2 hours late, Ryan acting weird, Ryan smoking a blunt, Ryan putting out rap songs, Henry Garcia, is he racist, nappy-headed whoa comment, Bill Haney toupee comment, Tank Davis sparring and why did Ryan leak it, and did Floyd Mayweather give the tape to Ryan? Like, nothing is actually about the actual fight. Like, this is a banger. Like, and that's why I said it. It seemed like too much. It's too scattered. I got them scattering like roaches when the lights come on from night to dawn. Be no way. Like, when are we gonna, like, what's the keys to victory? What's the, like, I like, for me, for my buildups, put that Diddy shirt on. That's funny to me. Like, stuff like that. Make fun of Ryan voice, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever, stuff like that. Y'all talk about what happened in the amateurs, but all this extra nappy head and toupees and stuff, like, and see, this is the thing, and I'm telling you, I'm seeing it a lot from the Haneyacks. I gotta be real. The Haneyacks is like, we can dish it, but we can't take it. What do I mean? I'm seeing stuff being said from Team Haney, right? And then when Ryan Garcia says something, it's like, man, why are you making it so personal? You see what I'm saying? Maybe I can clear that up for you guys. For example, Ryan will say something personal, like Tank whooped you, or, you know, he'll just take it to a personal level. And then people are like, the Haneyacks, they're like, oh, why would you say that? Why are you making it personal? Why are you talking about Bill Haney's a pimp? I don't know why he's saying that. But what I'm saying is, people are like mad that he's saying Bill Haney's a pimp, Bill Haney's a pimp, and Henry Garcia is saying he's a pimp and he's a pimp, right? They're saying, they're using that. And then people are like, man, keep it boxing. But then Devin said he on nose candy, which isn't really the boxing aspect of it. He's like, what happened to your voice? Your voice is effed up because you on nose candy, you on dust, you on. So it's like, what are we talking about? Am I the only fair person on this planet or what? I'm really like that. I'm really like a fair, like objective person. If you like banter, then you got to just accept banter. So you can't say Ryan on nose candy and he high on dope and his voice is changing because he on dope, he on PEDs or whatever you're saying to him. But then Bill Haney's a pimp, that's off limits. What are we talking about? Explain how that works. Like, honestly, if you're really objective and you're really fair, explain how that works, bro. Explain how one person can say something personal, but then the other person can't have no personals. Like, what type? Like, imagine a battle rap. So someone could talk about your family and be like, woom, 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 your family, your mama, woom, woom, woom. And then you say something back and they're like, hey, don't say nothing about my mama. Like, you just spent your first round talking about my family. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm not understanding with this whole promotion. It's like people kind of pick and choose. You got to either everything's off limit for both people or it's not. Nobody do no personals and you guys agree, let's keep it boxing, or the gloves are off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I come from rap though. So maybe you guys feel different, but I wasn't mad at Jay-Z for dropping Takeover, and I wasn't mad at Nas for responding with Ether. And then again, I wasn't mad at Jay-Z for coming back and dropping Super Ugly. They both were dissing each other. They both arguably got carried away. It's rap. Jay said some personals. Nas said personal. You Tybo ho. Whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. Eminem murdered you on your own. So when Jay comes back And when Jay is like, me and the boy AI got more in common than just balling and rhyming. Get it? More in common. I skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms in your babies. I was like, all right, he was spitting like that. But again, I come from rap, so I don't know. Maybe my tolerance level is different. Like, I don't know. I'm not finna, like, if the gloves is off, the gloves is off. You know what I mean? But it's just like people don't want that. And it's really from Kamal Oz. Am I lying, bro? It's really the Haney acts. That's what I'm seeing the most energy from. And I'm not talking about just Devin Haney fans. I'm talking about the Haney acts, the radical ones that are over the top in support of said fighter. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we really watched sparrings that Devin Haney has leaked or posted and it was out there, no problem, willy-nilly. But then his sparring come out and then his sections, and then people are like, show me the full sparring. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got to be fair here. We got to be fair. Like, people literally watched a 2-second clip of Clarissa Shields getting leveled by some Eastern European ninja and then commented on that. But then when it becomes Devin Haney in Tank sparring, oh, that's an edited clip. Don't talk about it. Why can't we talk about the edited clip? But Clarissa Shields was like a 2-second clip of her getting lean, and everybody seen her fall and her legs up in the air. Like, what do we? Boxing is soft, bro. I'm sorry. Let me just say it like that, bro. Boxing has gotten soft. You guys are soft. Don't watch my channel. I don't like you. If you think you can have it both ways and have your cake and eat it too, this is not the proper channel for you. So if Ryan gets personal, I don't care. But Devin Haney get personal. I come from that cloth. Like, if somebody hits you low, you hit them low. That's what I'm on. If they, like, you're boxing and somebody keep punching you in the dick, then you punch them back in the dick. And boxing trainers will tell you that. If you can't get no kind of resolve from the ref, then you punch his nuts off. That's what you do. So I don't really care. If you're going to if both parties are like, if it's World War III, I don't really care, to be honest, if it's equal. Now, if one person is just like, you're trying to bully him and they're not engaging in that and they're not on that and you making it unprofessional and attacking his family, that's something different. But if both people are doing it, it's fair game. That's where I'm on. So I'm not mad at the pimp comments. I'm not mad at the toupee comments. I'm not mad at the nappy head. It's all, to be honest, it's all kind of like fair game because they're all just all over the place dissing each other, posting each other's girlfriends who got beat up by Tank. Devin literally said, we all watched you in front of millions. You quit like a bitch. You quit like a bitch. Ryan showed Devin almost gets stopped by Tank. This is just fair game. It's just everybody promoting, everybody angry, and everybody trying to get the, day jokes off or whatever. That's all I take it for. So I can't really understand. I can't understand people who are okay with this. It's just too much of a slant. Some people are like, Ryan took it too far by making it personal. Why is he saying Bill's a pimp? But then they saying he's on drugs. They putting that out there. So it's like, I don't feel like that's fair for anybody. And I would say this to anybody, not just this fight. If you dissing on some personal stuff, then your opponent can do it, period. If you talking about the man's hair, then if he talk about your hair, then, I mean, what? Oh, you can't talk about my texture of hair. I mean, it's a diss, it's a roast, it's a beef, you know what I mean? That's how I took it. Yeah, equality. Shout out to Jamal. Yeah, I'm on that equality. Because best believe if you flame boxing ego, I got something for you too. I'm coming, and I'm not holding back. If you're not holding back, why I gotta hold back? So if someone's sparring and they like light sparring and then they not sparring light and they trying to hurt you, then what are you gonna do? Just, oh, I'm still gonna spar light. No, they're giving you hard sparring and trying to take you up out of there. then you better match that intensity. That's the era I come from. Whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right, I don't know. But I just feel like fair game is fair game. It's like people like, oh, Ryan took it too far. Then Devin took it too far. Y'all both taking it too far. That's how y'all promoting it. So to me, it's a wash. It's one positive dollar plus a negative dollar minus a dollar. That's zero. Y'all both is neutral. It's a wash. If you had $2 in your bank and in the bank deduct $2, you have zero in your bank. So it's neutral for both people. That's all I care about is equality. But people don't have no code. They don't like the edited clip of sparring of Devin, but then they comment on edited clips of Tank or Tank fought Elijah Pierce and there's this other dude, I forgot his name. He was sparring with Tank. It's literally a short clip. There's edited clips of Canelo getting punched back. People, no problem, talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, what I do respect, if you an old school cat, you come from that era and you like, what happens in the gym stays in the gym. Nobody should leak anything. But then also don't watch it. When it leak, don't click on it. Say that's not me. I don't like it. What happens in the gym stays in the gym. And this ain't right. But a lot of boxing fans are emotional beta males. So what they'll do is say they don't condone it, but then they'll support it by clicking on it. Like, I used to date this girl. And she was like kind of squeamish. Like, if it was like a video on Twitter of someone getting beheaded, she don't want to watch that. She's not trying to see no crazy stuff like that. So she just stay away from it. Like if it looked too crazy or if it's something like grotesque and nasty, like, you know, them videos where they're like taking like bugs out of people's ear and popping pimples. She's not trying to see no stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So she just stay away from it. There's people who are fake in boxing among us, and they'll be like, oh man, you shouldn't let the sparring leak and all that. But then they watching it. Why are you watching it? Don't watch it. That's my thought. Anyway, I'm going to Jack in the Box. I'm going to holler at y'all. Subscribe for more boxing content.